Hello folks, at this lab I just want to show you to permit this management IP address, this management host to access to the server via FTP, and we want to prove that, and we wanted this user 1 to access to the server via HTTPS only, and not HTTP and not FTP. Okay, so we wanted this one to access HTTP. We want to management PC to access only the FTP file that I created in the server, and we want this user to only have an access to HTTPS, so he cannot access any other thing. So without further delay, where are we going to configure? We are going to configure on R2, because the extended ACL is always close to the destination. I mean, we are always and the ideal router will be this one, will be here, or this one. So this one is going to be access list. So let me get this 100 and then permit, then host, also permit TCP. Now, because we are using a TCP protocol, the transmission control protocol, because we want to specify particular port. So now we say permit TCP host, and this host was let me confirm, cmd ipconfig. So this particular host was 172.16.16.10. so 172.16.16.10, and then two hosts, which is the server. We all know 192.168.1.10 equal. If you could give a question mark, you give it the equal is one part of it. So equal 21 or FTP. That okay. We write another ACL, and this ACL will be port, we said 443. But at this point, at this time, we are writing this guy's host. We are permitting this guy's to access the HTTPS. So now this one is 172.16.1.10. So this host .1.10. So do show run. This is the two ACL that we assign. Yeah, let me just show you clearly. So one access list, the first one is to allow this management PC via FTP, and the second one is telling user 1 to have only access to HTTPS. Perfect. And where are we going to apply? We are going to apply the incoming, the inbound on this interface. Okay, so interface gig 0/0 IB access group 100, because that is the access list number, and then we are in, and I hope we are all set. So let us test on this guy, PC management PC, if we can have FTP side. So we let me refresh, because it should ask us IP address. I'm sorry, the authentication. So it's just taking a little bit, so let's just wait. So FTP, yeah, now we have seen. Okay, let me, I think let me just open one more time, because it still remembers. Yeah, you see, this guy can see HTTP, or what they call, like, through the FTP. So it is in the company sales files. So this guy has an access management PC to FTP. So what about this guy, management PC? Management PC we only want to have, if we go to FTP, because it is in this memory. Yeah, it is. I mean, I've tested before, but it should not see it. So we're gonna solve this one out. Oh, okay. So okay, access list 100, because EIGRB has been impacted. Has an impact. So permit EIGRB any to any. So let the EIGRB come. The EIGRB come back now, as you can see. So now yep. So now these guys, they should ask us an authentication. Yes, you see now, because this is this is the way. This is the way now it is getting in. Before, the EIGRB was down, so it had a memory. I mean, it was still remembering the website I've tested before, and now we are going to see the result. And so let us, this is a management PC, yeah. So let us see if it can access to the website, FTP website of the server. So when this guy has gone successfully, then we are trying the other one. The other one should never access to it. It's taking a time because it's a GNS3 and virtual wall. So just let us give a. Shall I refresh it? Yeah. You see? Now it is in there. Perfect. But this guy, the user one, because it is still remember, but it doesn't have no remember, because we've put the access list there. So now So now it cannot go in. Now something is wrong on this guy. Do show be access, because we just want to make sure that this guy cannot. You see now this host 16.10, it has a FTP size as a it has a FTP access with 34 MB, but this guy does not have a HTTP S access yet. So we want to make sure that this guy cannot have a FTP access. That's the main thing. So if you say FTP, for some reason it just it should have been denied. So let me check it. It's taking a time in here. Don't think it's gonna access, but because of it is memory, that's why. So you should time out now because of the access list, and the access list it should match. So you just let us wait for a little bit. So while we are doing this, let me see, because okay, yeah, you see now it could not get access. So now the access list should be matched. Yeah, it could not access, yeah, because this one is a permitted statement. But the main thing is user one, yeah, because of this useless reminder. But now if you say refresh, it cannot go in because it's just a virtual thing. So it has in this memory. But now when you say refresh, it will not have an access. Yeah, you see. So now it successfully will not have an access. But okay, if you go to HTTPS, HTTP, it shouldn't get in HTTP. This is the HTTP, so it cannot have an access. So if you say HTTPS, it should be no. This is HTTP. Let me just write HTTPS. Let me write. It's a virtual thing, so HTTPS. I have to write this 192.168.1.10. So now it's gonna. Otherwise, it just put in two HTTP here, so the problem was just like now. You see. So now this one has an successfully access to HTTP S, but not HTTP only. If I say HTTP 192.168.1.10, it will not have an access to HTTP. So HTTP is port 80, HTTPS is port 443. So now if you go here, you see it matched 50. You know that host can access HTTP S only, and now it is still, you see, it is still working because it will not have an access to HTTPS. So that is, my friends, another another video. So enjoy. See you in the next video.